Anastasia again today. Sorry we've been gone for so long, but life happened. And I also want to apologise for the very noisy jacket I'm wearing today. I really didn't think this through at all. So yeah, if you hear hustling, just work with me, yeah? Cool times, cool times. Let's start with it. Today's video is going to be our 2015 favourites. Products that we bought last year that we know we'll just be using and rebuying forever until something better comes along. Wanna go first?
Sure. I've got all of mine in here. I think I've got about 6-ish products. These are all stuff that it was such a hard decision to choose what to put in this video because there are so many good products, and I feel like
amazing products.
2015 and the longer the makeup industry continues to boom, the more amazing stuff there is out there.
I feel like we've been using products that you always pick up and you think, oh, I wish this product, I love this product, but I wish it was a bit more like this. And then next thing you know, the industry's come out with that product that you've wanted, and it's just, I feel like my makeup game has really grown over the last year as well. I feel like it's really changed, and
there's a lot of good stuff on the market, guys. So it's really hard. But the things I've picked are the things that I've either repurchased multiple times, the things that I cannot live without, the things I've gone through really quickly because I wear them constantly. They are definitely continued products that I have been gravitating towards in 2015 and continue to do so in 2016 as well. So I'm going to get started.
We are 2 months in already.
We are. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Naked Skin foundation from Urban Decay. I am the shade
You so look like one of those you know, TV shoppers of like, we have this in gold with the hands.
And call 08800 7456 to order yours now. No.
Love it. Backup career.
It is the perfect coverage, medium to full, the perfect shade, the perfect finish. They say it's more of like a demi-matte finish, but yeah, I'd agree with that. It's not overly dewy, but I'll show you.
I love how you were going to be like,
yeah,
but no, but
yeah, sure. Yeah, I could have done that, sure. I just love the way it sits, I love the way it looks. As long as you're using a primer, it will last you all day long. There is something that is in my favourites as well that I'll show you how I do get that kind of dewy, glowy effect with this. But it's not particularly matte either. I used this bottle so quickly because it was literally, once I tried it, every single day this was on my face.
I still want to try that.
It's just, it is amazing. I can't say any more about it. And
the concealer to that is insane.
Yeah.
Insane. It's amazing.
So if you are looking for a really nice, natural, everyday foundation with really good coverage, I definitely recommend giving this one a go. And compared to some of them out there, it's not that expensive really compared to some high-end products.
Yeah, definitely. How much is it? 30 something?
I think it's about 26 or 27.
Get out of here. Oh.
Yeah, so it's not too bad at all.
I do love Urban Decay, you know.
The second product that I'll talk about now because I just mentioned it is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is in the shade, shut up, Moonstone.
I almost got you that for your birthday.
Did you? I thought you were laughing because I was doing the whole thing again.
I literally had it in my basket.
Did you?
Almost paid for it, and I was like, you don't know. You don't know her. You haven't seen her in ages.
But apparently you do know me.
Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah. I literally said in the basket, and I had about 2 different versions, and I was like, I'll offer her both, and whichever one she doesn't want, I'll keep, because I'm pretty flexible, and it's so easy. And, yeah. So, yeah, good job.
When I first, I'd had such a hype, obviously Becca is an amazing brand, that I went out and purchased this from Sass&Sophistication. I got it home and used it as a primer. Didn't like it. Any foundation that I wore it under, it just didn't sit right. Tried to add a little bit in with my foundation to make that more dewy, and again, the foundation wasn't as perfect as when I don't use this. So the way that I use this is I squirt 1 pump out onto my finger and then dab it onto the skin in the areas that I want to be highlighted. Then I go on with my, what's it called? The
Blender?
The Real Techniques blending
sponge,
yeah. And dab that in, and then I'll go over with a powder highlight so it doesn't look as wet, but it gives you the most highlighted effect that you will ever get. And no matter what you're wearing, whether it's a demi-matte or a matte foundation, it looks incredible. And I've got so many compliments and so many people asking what highlighter I've got on when I've been using this, and it is my go-to. I reach for it every single day, and for that reason it is amazing.
Highlight on
There you go. which nicely brings me on to my third item. This is absolutely filthy, so I'm going to like just kind of
I was going to bring
so
my beauty blender and it was just, it's actually pink, but it's not pink right now. It's every colour but pink, and I was like, you know what, I don't just tell them about it.
No.
They'll know. We good. Carry on.
I don't think this product came out in 2015. I think it's been out longer than that. I'm not sure.
It's been out way longer, but
yeah.
I guess it's products we bought in 2015.
Literally, because they do get dirty really quickly. They are difficult to clean. I feel like they do stain easily. But because these are £5, whereas the beauty blender is 20 odd pounds, is it? Something like that.
Was it 16?
Is it 16?
I think it's 16.
Either way, it's like 3 times the price of this, and I find that this is absolutely perfect. Flawless. Make sure you use it wet. Wring out your excess. It makes your highlighter go on amazing. It makes your foundation go on amazing. You can use it with primer. You can blend with it. It is just incredible. And for the price, this is one of the products I have probably repurchased a good 10 times since they've launched them, and I couldn't live without this. That is my go-to sponge. What else have I got in here? With the highlighter that I was talking about, the highlighter powder that I put on top of the Becca Shimmering is the Anastasia Beverly Hills product, and that is in Starlight Illuminator. This is probably the best highlighter I think I've ever used, ever. It's incredible, and it goes on top of the Becca absolutely perfectly. I can't say any more about it. It's amazing. It was a pain in the ass to get. Had to get it from America. Always sold out. I just love it. It's incredible.
I think how battered yours is in
It
comparison
really
to mine.
is.
Oh wow.
I use it all the time. Every single day. It's my favourite highlighter of all time. It's just, it's
really
amazing.
Nice. That's a really, really nice colour. I know in the pot it's coming across as like white. I'm sorry, yeah. But it's amazing. Honestly, on the skin, it's really, really nice. You know, it really reminds me of Hourglass ambient lighting.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is really
nice.
Speaking of Hourglass, I'm going to show you this.
Ta-da! This was not rehearsed, guys.
It really wasn't. This is the Hourglass palette. The only reason I'm going to show you this, it's not the palette itself, because I only received the palette at Christmas, so it seemed unfair to put it in the video, even though I do love the palette. The product itself that I wanted to show you.
I almost got you that as well. Swear on my life, I almost got you that. And I was like, don't do it, because she's already got the other, the individual, and I was like, don't get it.
That's what I'm going to show you, the individual one. So it's just this one here, and you can tell it's been worn more than any other one in the palette. I did have the singular one on its own, and I used that. It was amazing. I know it's supposed to be, you can use it as a highlighter, but I use a really big fluffy brush and just it all over the face. It sets it, it doesn't look matte, it doesn't look powdery, it doesn't look cakey, and it gives you the most gorgeous finish to the skin. It is just that one shade I wanted to show you though. I think that one is Dim Light, and I have run out of it in the singular formula, and I have been using it from the palette. But once I was bought this palette, I found out that it was limited edition, so I'm really trying hard not to use it from the palette because I don't want it to ever run out. That was devastating to me.
Stop talking for a second, my phone's just gone. We good.
Another product I would highly recommend is on the pricier side, but it's incredible. I think when it comes to the finish of your skin, I don't mind investing in some higher end products, and the cost doesn't bother me as much as long as I get that really perfect look that I'm going for. And then finally, the last 2 products that I have got is the Colourpop Where the Light Is by Kathleen Lights. The 4 eyeshadows bought for me by yours truly. They're incredible. The texture, the formula, the colour, the pigment, the blendability, everything. I cannot say one bad word about these, and they are something that I've been gravitating to. I think you got me these in the...
When you passed your driving test?
It's almost a year ago. Exactly, yeah. So I have had these for a while, and I have used them constantly, because if you want something that gives you that gorgeous pop, that gorgeous colour, you've really made an effort, but actually all you did is throw one colour on and blend it, this is the way to go. Can't recommend them enough.
But the only thing with Colourpop is they're not available in the UK, and you can't have them shipped to the UK. What I did is, it's a very long, complicated way, but you basically, there's websites and stuff that you can go onto, and you pay them like an extra 30 quid or something like that for each product, for each item you have delivered to a US address, and then they ship it to you. It's super pricey, but I knew she really wanted it, so I got it for her, and I got one for myself as well. So
and it
took
amazing.
a while to come, but you know what, the product's totally worth it. I know people in the UK are completely aware of Colourpop, and if you go onto Colourpop's Instagram or their Twitter, you can constantly see people telling them to sort out their UK delivery and stuff, and as far as I'm aware, they are working on it, but I think obviously with like legalization and stuff like that, all the laws, I think it's just taking a while, but Colourpop are bomb.
So if you can get hold of it, I'd definitely recommend trying it. And I haven't made a dent in those either.
Yeah, they're amazing. They are amazing.
And then my final one are the Fleur de Force Eylure Fleur Loves lashes. So these are the ones that you pop on they're just the 3/4 length, so you pop them on the outer edge and they flare out. Flare out, didn't mean to say that. Flare out.
Plug.
Flare out.
Well, they're nice.
They add just the right amount of volume. In terms of lengthening, they don't really do too much for me because I am quite lucky where I do have long lashes, but sometimes if I've gone quite dramatic on the eye area, I don't find that mascara is enough, so I do like to add possibly individuals, just a 3/4 length, nothing too much, that just gives you a little bit of extra volume and a little bit of oomph. So those are my favourite lashes that I've discovered this year. I'm not sure when she brought them out. It's been a good few, I'm sure that was the summer, maybe July, so I did go out and buy like 3 different packs of her lashes. The glue, amazing. The stay on, again, there's nothing bad that I can say about any of these products, other than probably price point is a little bit high. But these aren't. I think these are about £5. But everything else I've spoken about, except for the sponge, is a little bit higher in price point. But there's nothing bad I can say about them. And that is my 2015 roundup in makeup.
Okay guys, so now it is my turn. Mine are a little bit more random, but not that random. I'll start with brushes, yeah. And again, I already said I'm wearing a really noisy jacket and I'm reaching for stuff, so go with it. Go with it. Bomber jackets are in. Yeah, work it. Work it. Okay, so the first 3 things I picked are makeup brushes. Obviously, these are just 3 super basic brushes that I always use. Since I bought them last year, I have always used them. No matter how many different brushes and different versions of the same brushes I bought, these are kind of my go-to. The first I'll start with the Real Tech buffing brush, I believe, and I bought it in this travel set. It was on offer at like one of the supermarkets or something, so I bought it then. I think I bought the entire set with about 5 brushes for like £7 or £8, which is a total bargain for Real Tech brushes. I use this, and again, you can see it's completely filthy and I really need to clean it, but I'm too lazy to do that, but I will soon. To set my face. Once I've done like my foundation, I just need to, once I've done my foundation, I need to set it. This is the brush I go for. I usually use like a MAC's Pro Longwear powder, or the L'Oreal BB Magnifique or something like that. You know, the one that comes in like a purple. That powder is really lovely to set with this. It's again, it's a really dense brush, super dirty, but really dense, but yet really soft, like really good quality. Basically, I love it. It's my go-to. I've got about 3 or 4 different powder brushes, from like high-end to completely cheap, but this is just the one that it just goes with my face. I just like it. It just gives me the finish that I want. The next brush is my Sigma tapered blending brush, E40. Everybody who knows anything about Sigma probably knows about the E40 brush, because it's literally the go-to brush for blending. I only bought this because I saw a Jaclyn Hill video, and she recommended it more than she recommended the MAC 210 blending brush. What's the really famous MAC blending brush?
Is it 214?
214, maybe. It's basically like this, but
I know the one you mean. I've got the MAC version.
I was completely new at the beginning of last year with my makeup and stuff. I literally was watching YouTubers trying to build momentum in buying the right products for me and stuff, and I was in between buying blending brushes, and I was gonna get the MAC because it's something you can go and see, but when I saw the Jaclyn Hill video, she compared the two, and the MAC blending brush was just a lot thinner inside, where she was like, this is a lot fluffier and it's going to give you that blended eyeshadow looks with a little bit less effort. And she was right. Like, I cannot live without this brush now. It is my go-to blending brush for eyeshadow. Some people might even use it to apply highlight, but I like a fan brush for that. But this is I cannot sing its praises enough. My next brush is super duper cheap. It's not even branded. It's never been branded. It's never had anything written on it. It's something I bought last year again when I was brand new in the makeup game and I was just again building my collection from Amazon. I just typed in eyeshadow brush and I think this is by a brand called Royal. I can't remember what the name of it is because it just came up as flat eyeshadow brush and I was like, yeah, seems legit. Why not? Yeah, flat eyeshadow brush, sure. That could be something I use. So I bought this and this was like £2 and I have bought Sigma, I bought MAC, I bought Morphe, but this £2 brush is like the one I go for. I'm like, where is it? Moving the other brushes out the way. This is the one. I use it just to pack on eyeshadow. I've used it so much it's like bent. It's not even straight anymore, but I love it to pieces. It goes with me everywhere. I love it. I love it. And for £2, you should love it too. Okay, next, my makeup's getting a little bit into. Oh, and actually, you know what? I'll go with hair. I'm gonna go with. It's so dusty. I'm so sorry. Tresemme Heat Defense Spray. This is, I think, between £5 to £6, and it's amazing. I'm gonna make a confession. I didn't just buy this last year. I have been buying this since I was about 14, and I had my sort of second pair of straighteners, and I discovered that you need to protect your hair. Oh, okay. So that's something people do.
That's a thing.
Oh, that's a thing. Like that's legit. Oh, okay then. Oh, I should get some of that. This is amazing because I get really greasy roots and my ends are always really dry. And no matter how much product I put in, I just feel like my hair gets really greasy with it really, really quickly. But this does not do that to my hair. I can put like a litre of this stuff in. It protects my hair, always keeps it in good condition, and it doesn't make my hair go greasy. I absolutely love it. And whenever I go to the hairdressers to get my hair cut, everyone's like, oh my god, your hair's in such good condition. It's in really good condition. And I'm just like, yeah, I straighten it every day. And they were like, do you use a heat defense spray? And I'm like, yeah, like religiously. And they're like, literally, that's it. So it's amazing. It does the job. Doesn't make your hair greasy. I love it. My cousin, who's a guy, they're gonna kill me for saying this, but when he used to use heat products like a blow dryer and stuff on his hair, I recommended this to him and he was like, it doesn't work for me, it makes my hair greasy, because he's got the same problem. So maybe for shorter hair, not so much. Like, well, he's a boy, so his hair's really, really short. But he was just like, it's just not working for me. So again, it might not work for everyone, but it works for me, and it always has done, and I love it. I've got the travel size, it goes with me everywhere. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Speaking of travelling, I'll go with... No, I'll do that at the end. Okay. Oh, whoopsies. Okay. Now I'm going to get a little bit international. I'm going to start off with Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Lip... Lacquer? No, lip...
Yeah, it's a...
liquid lipstick thing in the colour Serenity. This is by Manny MUA. If you know Manny, you know, girl. If you don't, then you need to know, girl. Manny is one of the most bomb YouTubers ever. Him and Jaclyn Hill, bomb AF. I love them. So when he came out with a product, I was like, you betcha sweet booty, I'm going to be buying that. Yes, I am. Good, bad, colour suits me or not, I will be buying that. First of all, just to show a fellow YouTuber a bit of solidarity and support, and secondly, because it's Manny, like, how even his bad products are going to be bomb as hell. And this is not bad at all. It's the most badass liquid lipstick that I've ever bought. I've literally had to stop myself from wearing it because I wear it so much, and I'm like, I'm going to run out, what am I going to do? But then I realised it's not limited edition, you can buy it, so I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm going to wear it every day. And I literally have done. It's a really nice mauve, is that the word we decided we were going to call it? Mauve pink colour. It's not bright pink, but it's not too brown. It's like the perfect mix of brown and pink in one. It's like that perfect Kylie Jenner lip, basically. It's literally bomb. I literally could speak about this all day, but I'm not gonna because I have other products to talk about, but I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's a matte finish. You put it on like a normal liquid lipstick, and it dries out within 5 seconds. But the thing is, it doesn't dry your lips out, which I love. The formula to this is so nice. It's just lovely. I love it. Good job, Manny. And I love Gerard Cosmetics. So for me, when the two of them came together, I was like,
it's a winner.
Yes. Okay, next is I'll start with my stuff is so dirty. So sorry. I don't even know what this is. It's my stuff. It's probably powder. Okay. I'm gonna start with this Morphe palette I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but this is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, if you have seen any of our videos, you know my obsession with Manny and Jaclyn Hill.
Can you see a theme?
And in my head, we're best friends, but
they don't know that
it's
yet.
a completely different issue that we've never met. But yeah, in my head, we're besties. You only have to look at the state of this palette to know how much I love and use it. I've like smashed 2 eyeshadows because I took it on holiday with me as well, and actually take it traveling with me wherever I go now. Since I've had it, again, when it came out, I can't remember when it came out, but since I've had it, I've used this sort of almost every day. I kind of, even if I'm not using any of the main colours in it, like just the basics, like for the creases and stuff, for the creases and stuff.
Yeah.
Just the basic browns and taupes and nudes I use for the crease, and they are just so good. I'm gonna cry. So good. This palette was actually quite cheap considering. I don't know how. I think it was like $20, but then converted into pounds, it's cheaper. But then you pay a bomb of shipping. But I'm sure I've mentioned this in a video before as well. But I did not pay that. When this came out, it was limited edition and it sold out like that because obviously Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, like 2 amazing entities coming together, people were like on that shit. So this sold out. So I went on eBay and I was one of those crazy people who paid like 60 quid for this. I don't regret it because I love Jaclyn Hill, and the fact that I had one of the first things she created is like a really big deal to me because she's like my YouTube inspiration. I love her so much. Yeah, so I bought this for that much money, and you know what, because I use it so much, I can't even say that I feel bad. But the funniest thing is when I bought this, straight after it came, everyone was like, oh, it's back, it's restocked, and I was like, really? Okay. You know when you just have that smile but you cry tears and you're like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine, I don't need that money anyway, it's cool. But yeah, I love this, it's bomb as hell. The colours are amazeballs, like literally if you could put Jaclyn Hill in a palette, this would be her. From browns to taupes to oranges to purples to that green, bomb. The pigmentation is insane, and if you buy it like a normal person from the website, it's so cost efficient. And Morphe are now available on things like Cult Beauty and Beauty Bay as well, so you're literally paying 20 quid for 36 eyeshadows or something, and it's insane. Yeah. The next thing, also created by Jaclyn Hill, is
And I was going to buy you this. Yeah.
Really?
I was like, no, there's no way she doesn't have it. And I stood in the shop for literally about 20 minutes with Adam saying, shall I? I was like, no, she has it. I'm sure she has it. Why would she not have it? I'm sure she has it.
The day it came out, like if you follow Jaclyn on Snapchat or like any social media and stuff, she was like, it's going to come out this time, Pacific time. I had alarms set. I cut hours on my shift at work. I was like, I gotta go home, I gotta order this damn thing. Literally when it came out, alarm set, like website loaded, refresh, like it was like, this is the only time I was this crazy is when I had to buy Beyonce tickets, and I woke up at like 7 o'clock in the morning and I was like, come on, refresh, laptop, iPad, phone, come on, refresh, I will have those tickets. And I got them and I cried. I almost cried when this came through the post as well, but we're gonna rush past that. This is obviously, I haven't actually introduced it, I feel like I've just rambled on about it.
He's like, tell us what it is.
This is Becca, no, Jaclyn Hill by Becca Champagne Pop. Girl, if you know, then you know. That's all I can say. If you know, then you're like, I'm so obsessive, I can't even get rid of the plastic thing. I'm like, it's too amazing. The pigmentation was pressed back on the stuff that I don't use. But this is the most bomb highlighter. I feel like I've used that word a lot too. Maybe it's like the bomber jacket's just bringing out the ghetto in me. This is the most insanely amazing highlighter I have ever used. And I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the gold. What's the golden called? What do I have called? So Hollywood. That's amazing. That and this are probably 2 of my most favourite highlighters. And I am like obsessed with highlighters. Because I have no cheekbones and I've got a really, really round face, so I'm like, contour, highlight, I need it, everything. Thank you for teaching me this makeup technique, God. And YouTubers. So I'm obsessed with it. The only thing I would say this kind of trumps, literally by like half a minuscule decimal point, trumps the Anastasia Beverly Hills, is the formula that Becca have created. It's so buttery. I know Jaclyn Hill always uses that word, and I was like, what does she mean by buttery? Like, how can makeup be buttery? And then I used it and I was like, girl, yeah, we down, we cool, it's fine, I get you, it's cool. It is literally the most amazing formula. Just creamy, but not greasy, but a powder. It's everything I could have ever wanted in a highlighter. Thank you, Jacqueline. I love you. And Becca, I feel like, are a brand that she's always raved about and you always hear good reviews about. So I was like, okay, Becca's an amazing brand. Jacqueline Hill's like one of those, she's like a really she's got a lot of integrity as a YouTuber. So when the two of them came together, I was like, you know what? Another Bomb as Fuck product coming out. Yeah, I'm good. And I think it's £36, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
32 or £36. Worth every penny though, guys. It is pricey, but it's worth every penny. It's amazing. Okay, next I'm going to move on to some products that I bought actually when I went on holiday in Paris in September last year. I went to this store called Yves Rocher. I would say it's like the Body Shop version of in Paris. Basically Paris's answer to the Body Shop, but it's a little bit more fancy, and their beauty range is like insane. I bought this foundation, which is the okay, maybe I should read the English. Flawless Skin Foundation, 14 hours. Now, when I went to the store, I was trying to speak to the helpers in that store were so nice. The staff was so sweet. Bearing in mind, English is not their first language and French is not mine. Like, I speak no French. GCSE level C, foundation level does not count as being able to speak French. Let's get it together, people. Let's get real. Let's not bullshit each other. So I went in trying to explain to them that I want something that's dewy but it's going to last. And they were like, literally, they've got an array of foundation. She was like, I get you. Follow me. Try this. What do you think? And I was like, girl, you are just a sister from another mister. You just got me. I am feeling you. Yes. This is insane. I'm wearing it today. It's again, I think it's literally become one of my most favourite foundations. It's medium to full coverage, which is insane in a dewy foundation. It's super dewy. It's so nice. I'm obsessed with it. I'm literally obsessed with it. I cannot sing its praises enough. It comes in a box like this, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. It lasts 14 hours. I've worn it at long sweaty shifts at work, and it's been amazing. Whenever I wear it, everyone's like, oh, what's different with your face? Like, there's a glow on them. I'm feeling a glow, and I'm like, yeah, different foundation, babe. New foundation. Yeah, love it. The other thing I bought literally a buttload of stuff. I think I bought one of every product in the store. That's what you do when you're there. The other thing I bought was a botanical face scrub. If anybody knows me, I am literally ride and die for St. Ives. St. Ives invigorating face scrub. Since I bought this and started using this, I don't even know where that bottle's gone. I don't know it. I don't reach for it. And because I've got really blemish prone skin, I've got really bad skin, face scrubs and moisturizers and cleansers are a big deal to me. So I have tried my fair share of stuff, but this is the most amazing. I use it in the shower where your your pores are opened after I've cleansed, and I come out the shower, my skin is baby soft. Slap on some moisturizer or some night cream, you are so good to go. The next day your skin is soft, smooth, amazing. I love it. Literally, if I'm having a bad skin day, I'm like, where's my scrub? I need my scrub. And I use it and I'm like, yeah, we good. Calm on now. Just chill. Yeah, okay. Next, the last two things I've got are really, really random, but I love them, and it's nothing to do with beauty, but it's green tea and peppermint tea. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with peppermint tea, like obsessed. Usually my sister used to buy, because my sister buys them, because you know, that's just who we are. She used to buy the Twining versions of the peppermint tea, but then she discovered Tesco's now. Tesco's is a British supermarket, so if you're watching this from a different part of the world, then you don't know. Just buy Twinings, okay, because that's pretty good too. But this, the Tesco's one, I just feel like is a bit more minty, and it gives you that like, whoo, minty, tingly freshness as you drink it, which is amazing. It's so good. It's really good for digestion. So if you've had like if you're having like a really heavy meal, or you're kind of feeling really groggy after a meal, drink this stuff. Bomb as hell. It's amazing. The next thing is green tea with apple and pear. It's one of my favorite flavors. This and pomegranate are my two favorite flavors in green tea. The best thing is if you mix the two of these together, it tastes like you're drinking a warm mojito, but non-alcoholic, obviously, because I don't drink alcohol. But this actually is quite a nice crossover from my French products, because I had a mojito when I was in Paris, and me and my sister became obsessed with them. Non-alcoholic again, of course. And we were just like, this is so good, it's so refreshing, because it was so hot in Paris when we went, and I don't cope well with heat at all. So I was like, yeah, I really don't. I'm like a moaning cow. I'm like cold, scarves, gloves, jackets, not hats because my face is too round, but yeah, layers is good. I'm not like a beach bum. No, no, no. So when we had this, we were like, oh my god, we love mojitos. Oh my god, I just drink them all the time. So when my sister came up with this combination of green tea and peppermint teas, I was like, damn girl, it's like a mojito in the winter. It's a winter mojito.
There you go.
Yes, love it. So good. So, so good. And I love anything minty anyway, so we're good to go. And apple and pear are just, it's a really, really nice combination. It's really refreshing. Again, green tea, if you know the benefits of it, it's really good for you. It's it cleanses out your toxins. It's really good for digestion. It makes you feel really fresh after a meal. It's a really, really good thing to be drinking as well. It's really, really good. And peppermint tea the same. They're just both really delicious herbal teas. I can't drink the plain stuff that's not got any flavour in it, so I have to drink the flavoured stuff. And I don't like flavoured tea, you know, just the fruit flavoured tea, like that is too much for me. So the green tea, because it's still got the tea essence with a hint of flavour, yes, I love it. It's so good. And that, I think, concludes, I don't even know how many products I had, but loads, concludes my stuff, my video. Just to mention as well, I think I forgot to say before, the Eve Rocher stuff, obviously we don't have an Eve Rocher store in England, but you can buy their stuff online. They're really inexpensive, delivery's not too high as well, so definitely go check out their products because they're amazing. They're such good quality. So yeah, so that was our favourites of 2015 video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it. We're really sorry that it's been so long since we filmed a video. We're totally going to get back on it and be super consistent. If there's anything you want to see, any particular looks, let us know and we will do those for you next time. If you like what you saw, give the video a thumbs up and comment below, and thanks for watching.
Thanks guys.
Bye. Done.